Hey guys, so it's your boy J-Rod447 back at it again with another MLB franchise video, and we did trade Rafael Montero and Bartolo for Matt Dominguez. Matt Dominguez, I liked his style of play. He's a third baseman. He's pretty decent. If David Wright ever gets injured or he gets tired, we easily have somebody we can look to, and that's always something the Mets struggled with. They never really had that backup third baseman, and they don't really have one right now. I mean, in real life, the Mets traded for Kelly Johnson and Juan Uribe because they definitely need some offense. And I thought it was a pretty good trade, honestly. They got rid of two pitching prospects. We really don't need any more pitching prospects. We got Matz, we got freaking Syndergaard, Wheeler, Harvey, DeGrom. Like, the Mets, we're going to have a pretty fucking good, that's the reason why the Mets record is so good now, because of the pitching. But anyway, this is the NLDS, Game 1. We won the division, so we didn't have to play a wild card game, and we're going up against the Cards, okay? St. Louis Cardinals. They got Jason Hayward. He's got an arm in right field, but they pretty much up and down have a great team. Yadier Molina, he can throw anyone out at second base, so we really gotta watch out for that. Matt Harvey's gonna be on the mound. Matt Harvey will probably start every single different playoff round because we really need a good pitcher. So look at the record. We had one game more than them. We won one more game. David Wright had the best hitting average on our team. Not quite 300, but hey, close. Who knows if he'll ever get 3,000 hits? Probably not. 2 years ago, I was a little optimistic that he might, but now with the injuries, it's just looking a little slow. So Matt Harvey, he's ready. Everybody in City feels ready. 1-1 is the count. One man on first. Jason Hayward up to bat. And, we get him out. I believe that was John Jay who tried to steal him. We got him out right there. So Jason Hayward still up to bat. 3-2 count. Struck him out. Jason Hayward. He used to play for the Braves, so I used to be a fan of him because, young black players, I got to represent for my peeps. And we strike out another batter. That was Matt Carpenter, who was the culprit right there. He was the victim. So 1-1 count, bottom of the first. Daniel Murphy, he's been hitting great the whole season. He just hasn't gotten any power. He hasn't hit a single home run this season, but he's a leadoff hitter. He doesn't have to hit a home run. So out of the gate, we already got a double. So he hit that one right into the gap, got a double. Now we have Juan Lagares, 2-1. Hit this one opposite way, and look who's come. He thought about it. Daniel Murphy thought about it, but he made a wise decision as Jason Hayward. He has that cannon and right. So men at the corners, 2-2 the count. David Wright up to bat. Pitch is coming. David Wright's gonna hit this one right by the third baseman, and that one is going to be a RBI single for David Wright. That's also going to advance Juan Lagares to second base. So Daniel Murphy came around to score. He got one run already in the first inning. 2 outs. Curtis Granderson up to bat. 2 men on. Hits this one right up the middle, and that is going to score 1 run as the Mets go out to, I believe, a 2-0 lead. Yeah. So Kevin Plawecki up the bat. He's going to get tied up on this one, and it's going to drop out there in center field. And that is going to score a run as well. And now the Mets are up by 3. Whoo, what a blooper right there by Kevin Plawecki. And Ruben Tejada up to bat. He's going to lift this one up. This is basically going to end the inning. Matt Carpenter is not going to have any trouble out there in center. And that is going to end the inning. We scored 3 runs in the first inning. It did exactly what we had to do. We had to get on the Cards early. And that is Juan Lagares getting an RBI single right there. So the Mets, we go up by 4 right now. And it's only the top of the 3rd inning. But the previous play was an error. Matt Harvey, he gives up a run right here. I mean, that's very unfortunate. I mean, if it wasn't for the error, I don't think it would count as an earned run simply because there was an error the previous play. But, Matt Harvey strikes out. I thought he struck out Jason Hayward for the second time today. But pitch coming, that is going to be an out right there. Quick reaction by Matt Harvey. And that's going to be 2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning. So with 2 men in scoring position, this one's going to be weakly hit to second base. So that is going to be an out, and Matt Harvey, the Mets only gave up 1 run that inning. So top of the 5th, 2 outs, 2-2 count. Matt Harvey gives up a hit right here. And they got one man on. The Cardinals, you know, they're not looking back, but a throwing error is going to get the man to second base. So 3-2 the count. That one might score a run. He's coming around third. We throw it in. It's going to be close, and he is out at the plate. What a beautiful throw. I believe that was either Michael Kadire. It probably was Michael Kadire who made the throw. An exquisite throw, man. That was a great throw. Jeez, what a nice throw. Honestly, what a nice throw. That out could be the decider of the game when you think about it. So, Matt Harvey, he's already got one guy out this inning. Let's see if he can get another one. One's the count. This one's going to be weakly hit to second base. So, 4-3 is the play, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. So, Yadier Molina, Yadi up to bat. 2-1 is the count. Matt Harvey kicks, deals. This one hit to second base again. It's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Harvey, the Dark Knight. He leaves him scoreless in the sixth. So, believe that was Kevin Plawecki who located that one, hit it right into right field, and that is going to be a double for Kevin Plawecki. We have him playing instead of d'Arnaud because d'Arnaud has had a terrible season, and you know Plawecki had a great season. And this one is hit into right field by Ruben Tejada. Kevin Plawecki's coming around. He's going to get tagged out at the plate. Jason Hayward, I told you about his arm, and we didn't listen to the scouting report. We didn't listen. They were right up to bat with 2 outs. He's going to hit this one into opposite. Oh my gosh, that goes right by the left fielder. And this is going to be a double. It could be a triple, but no. David Wright stays at second base, and it's going to be a double for David Wright. So with 2 outs, Lucas Duda hits this one right up the middle. No question, that is going to be a run. That might actually be a run scored by an error simply because he kind of bobbled it. But anyway, it's a run nevertheless. And we're warming up Henry Mejia for the 9th inning because this guy, he's an all-star. He's been doing it well for us. No question we have him mid. So you guys can see Yadier Molina's up to bat. 1-1 is the count at the top of the 9th inning. Fans at Citi Field on their feet. This one looks like it might have the distance, but it is caught out there by Curtis Granderson for the first out of the inning. So 1-1 the count. Everybody in Citi Field upstanding. 2 outs, 1-1. That is going to be a strike. The guy puts up the K sign. He wants a K. We all want to strike out right now. 1-2. Struck him out, and the Mets do notch the victory in the National League Division Series. This is probably their first win in the playoffs in a very long time. Terry Collins, he's very pleased. Warden, very pleased as well. We do get the win, and we also have home field advantage. We also have home field advantage if we make it to the World Series, simply because we won the All-Star game. And Matt Harvey, 1 win, 7 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 4 base on balls, 10 Ks. Daniel Murphy, he was the top hitter. He had 2 hits and 2 runs. And Matt Harvey, I believe, will be getting player of the game honor simply because of his pitching. And anyway, it's been another J-Rob video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.